Ladies and gentlemen, I developed a bizarre taste for 1950s monster movie schlock. And so I went and found on YouTube, so it's free, a copy of the 1959 film The Giant Behemoth, also probably known as extremely redundant title. The Giant Behemoth is an American, maybe British, kaiju movie. And I have an itchy nose. Ooh, so itchy. So itchy. So what's happening is, of course, Americans and their atomic bombs have gone and done something bad to the ocean, leading to what would happen if a brachiosaur banged an electric eel to come back to life and grow to a ridiculously giant size, and then, come and terrorize London. That's about it. If you're a fan of Godzilla movies, like the old ones where he's busting up the city and looks really silly, this one might whet your appetite. It's not a particularly silly movie. It's not played for laughs. It is a serious black and white film about man's hubris and the atomic monsters that we've created that are screwing up our world. This was a big thing in the 50s. Atomic energy was the culprit for just about every monster that showed up back then, if it wasn't coming from space. And yeah, for the time, they spent their money on the tail whacking in my face. No, they spent their money on the end of the movie. The models about midway through are really kind of silly and unconvincing, and the models later of the way through, they're not, totally wonderful models. They're certainly not going to stand up to modern day, but, they're convincing enough for the time. They do have a little trouble deciding how big their monster is, so that's a concern. I mean, but this is it's a good little monster movie. It ranks about a 5.8 on IMDb here. And it's 120 minutes of your time that, if you're bored and you enjoy these things, it will keep your attention. It will do... Ah! Oh. That's the thing about this movie. It kind of feels like halfway through, or maybe after the first act, the guy said, "I don't know what I'm doing," and changed tones. In the beginning, it really feels like this movie is going to keep whacking me in the face. Is going to be, another Godzilla movie with, there being glowing lights and burns, and, this is going to be a creature that would give the old G-Man a run for his money. And it's not that. Ah! It's not that at all. So, all in all, this is the kind of movie you watch only if you're a fan of the genre. It is a fine B movie and a wonderful waste of time now that we're all still shut indoors and afraid of COVID-19. Beyond that, this cat is killing me, and I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm going to have to stop filming now. So here is whatever outro I've decided. Watch this movie if you're bored, like I was. I'm Richard. This is classic.
Oh, greetings, humanity. Did you know that Richard, the man in this video, will spend his own money to remove trash from the ocean for every 1,000 subscribers he gets once he is monetized? Yes. And you can help. You can help by liking and commenting on this video, and of course subscribing yourself. And you should do that, or else I will come to your house and do unspeakable things to your cheese. Yeah.